Welcome to Atlas Map. Today, we're diving into the top 10 countries that Americans should avoid visiting in 2024. Stay tuned to learn more. Across the globe, from bustling cities to remote landscapes, there exists a world teeming with diverse cultures and breathtaking beauty. Yet within this vast tapestry of wonders, there are regions where caution must prevail. In this series, we embark on a journey to 10 specific countries where Americans are advised to exercise extreme caution or avoid travel altogether in 2024. 1. North Korea. Nestled amidst towering mountains and shrouded in an aura of secrecy lies the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, more commonly known as North Korea. Isolated from the world stage for decades, it remains an enigma. The U.S. State Department has issued a stark warning: do not travel. This advisory stems from the very real threat of arbitrary arrest and detention. Travel is permitted only through tightly controlled, organized tours. Every step is closely monitored by the North Korean government. Despite the restrictions and scrutiny, North Korea possesses a certain allure, a glimpse into a world seemingly untouched by time. Towering monuments to the country's leaders stand as stark reminders of its unique political ideology. Beneath the surface of orchestrated displays lies a different story. A story of a people cut off from the outside world, their lives shaped by a regime that brooks no dissent. Geopolitical tensions cast a long shadow over any potential for tourism. 2. Iran. From sun-drenched deserts to snow-capped peaks, Iran unfolds like a tapestry of ancient history and vibrant culture. This land of poets, bustling bazaars, and breathtaking mosques holds an undeniable allure. Journey back in time to the ruins of Persepolis, the once magnificent capital of the Persian Empire. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine alleyways of Isfahan, where artisans ply their trade. Yet, Iran presents a complex landscape for American visitors. The political climate casts a long shadow over any journey to this fascinating land. The specter of economic sanctions, imposed by the United States and its allies, looms large over Iran, impacting not only the country's economy, but also the lives of ordinary Iranians. These sanctions, while intended to exert political pressure, often have unintended consequences, fostering resentment and suspicion towards the West. Despite the challenges, the Iranian people are renowned for their warmth and hospitality. Travelers venturing beyond the political rhetoric often encounter a genuine curiosity and openness, a desire to bridge the divide that separates their cultures. However, the political realities cannot be ignored. The lack of diplomatic relations between the United States and Iran means that in the event of any legal issues, the ability of the U.S. government to provide assistance is severely limited. This lack of a safety net, the knowledge that one is essentially on their own, is a daunting prospect for any traveler. 3. Venezuela. Once brimming with life and prosperity, now stands as a stark reminder of fragility. Famed for Angel Falls and its vibrant coastline, it now faces a different reality. The oil that once fueled a booming economy now trickles, leaving a nation grappling with consequences. The Venezuelan people, known for their warmth, now navigate a landscape scarred by shortages. Yet, even in adversity, the spirit of Venezuela endures, a testament to hope and resilience. The shadow of political and economic turmoil has cast a long shadow over Venezuela. The streets, once alive with the rhythm of salsa and the vibrant colors of festivals, now bear witness to a different kind of movement. Protests and unrest have become a common sight, a visible manifestation of the anxieties gripping the nation. The aspirations of a people yearning for stability and prosperity hang heavy in the air, a poignant reminder of the human cost of such crises. The grand architectural marvels, testaments to a bygone era of affluence, now stand as silent witnesses to the nation's plight. Hotels that once hosted international travelers now stand empty, their grandeur fading with each passing season. The plight of Venezuela serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world, a world where the echoes of distant crises can reverberate far beyond their borders. And as we bear witness to this unfolding narrative, we are reminded of our shared humanity and the importance of global empathy. 4. Syria. Syria, a land steeped in history, a cradle of civilization, now bears the deep wounds of a protracted conflict. Once a vibrant tapestry woven from diverse cultures, it now grapples with the devastating consequences of war. The echoes of laughter that once resonated through the bustling souks of Aleppo, now replaced by an unsettling silence. The distant rumble of conflict, the scent of spices and sweet pastries, now replaced by the acrid smell of destruction. The majestic ruins of Palmyra now stand shattered, victims of senseless destruction. The very soul of Syria, its rich cultural heritage, lies wounded. Yet, even amidst the rubble and despair, the spirit of the Syrian people endures. Their resilience, their determination to rebuild, serves as a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Before the conflict, Syria was a popular destination for travelers seeking to immerse themselves in its rich tapestry. Families gathered amongst the ruins of Apamea, children playing amidst history. Damascus, a thriving metropolis, offered a captivating blend of ancient and modern. But the conflict has left many of Syria's historical treasures in ruins. Yet the human spirit yearns for a brighter future, where laughter fills the streets again. 5. Yemen. Yemen, a land of ancient history and breathtaking beauty, now finds itself grappling with one of the world's most dire humanitarian crises. Once a vibrant hub on the ancient spice route, its landscape adorned with towering mountains and fertile valleys, it now faces a fight for survival. The bustling markets of Sana'a, once teeming with life and the scent of freshly ground coffee, now bear the weight of scarcity. The laughter of children playing in its ancient streets, now replaced by the cries of hunger and the fear that hangs heavy in the air. The conflict that has engulfed Yemen has ravaged its infrastructure, leaving millions without access to clean water, food, and basic health care. The very fabric of society, already fragile, has been stretched to its breaking point. Yet, even in the face of such unimaginable hardship, the Yemeni people cling to hope. Their resilience, their determination to provide for their families, is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Despite the ongoing conflict, Yemen's natural beauty remains a poignant reminder of the country's potential. The Socotra Archipelago, often described as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, boasts a unique and diverse ecosystem. Its dragon's blood trees, with their distinctive umbrella-shaped canopies, stand as ancient sentinels. The historic city of Shaibam, known as the Manhattan of the desert, rises majestically from the desert floor. The tragedy of Yemen is that its remarkable beauty and cultural heritage remain largely hidden from the world. 6. Afghanistan. 6. Afghanistan. Once a crossroads of ancient empires, Afghanistan finds itself at a precarious juncture. The return of the Taliban has ushered in an era of profound uncertainty. Echoes of empires past resonate through Afghanistan's rugged mountains. The majestic Hindu Kush has long shaped the destiny of this landlocked nation. The return of the Taliban raises concerns about the future of its people and heritage. Only time will tell what lies ahead, but the Afghan spirit remains unbroken. For travelers drawn to ancient history and untamed landscapes, Afghanistan presents a complex dilemma. Exploring its ancient ruins, like the Bamiyan Buddhas and the Minaret of Jam, is undeniably alluring. However, the current security situation makes such journeys risky. The U.S. government advises against all travel to Afghanistan. The risk of terrorism, kidnapping, and civil unrest remains high. The ancient Silk Road routes remain largely inaccessible. the world hopes Afghanistan will one day be safe for travelers to explore. 7. Somalia. 7. Somalia. Somalia, a land of sun-drenched beaches, ancient ports, and nomadic cultures where beauty and turmoil coexist. Situated on the Horn of Africa, its coastline stretches for thousands of miles, a crossroads of ancient trade routes. Yet for decades, Somalia has been synonymous with instability, piracy, and conflict. Despite the challenges, Somalia's people remain resilient, their spirit unbroken. The vibrant colors and intricate patterns of their woven mats speak to a rich cultural heritage. The allure of Somalia's pristine beaches and unique wildlife is overshadowed by travel advisories due to terrorism and piracy. Efforts to combat piracy continue, but the situation remains volatile. Somalia is a land of contrasts where beauty and challenges coexist, yet hope and resilience endure. 8. South Sudan. 8. South Sudan. South Sudan, the world's youngest nation, emerged from a long struggle for independence. Its birth in 2011 was met with jubilation and hope. Yet, peace proved fragile and conflict soon returned. The scars of conflict are etched deeply into South Sudan's landscape. Years of fighting have displaced millions, yet the spirit of the South Sudanese people remains unbroken. Their resilience shines through in their music and dance. For travelers drawn to untamed landscapes, South Sudan presents a heartbreaking dilemma. Home to breathtaking beauty, from the Sud wetlands to rolling plains teeming with wildlife. However, ongoing conflict and lack of infrastructure make it unsafe for visitors. Governments advise against travel due to crime, kidnapping, and armed conflict. For now, its natural wonders remain hidden behind conflict and uncertainty. The world hopes for peace to return, allowing South Sudan to share its beauty. Until then, its people strive for a brighter future, their spirit unbroken. 9. Libya. 9. Libya. Libya, a land steeped in ancient history, boasts some of the most impressive Roman ruins outside of Italy itself. The sprawling city of Leptis Magna, with its triumphal arches and amphitheater, stands as a testament to a bygone era. However, the echoes of the Roman Empire are now drowned out by the clamor of conflict. Since the fall of Muammar Gaddafi in 2011, Libya has been locked in a bitter power struggle. Various armed groups vie for control, carving the nation into a patchwork of territories. This instability has created a breeding ground for lawlessness. Kidnappings, fueled by the promise of ransom, are a constant threat. Terrorist organizations seeking to exploit the chaos have gained a foothold, launching attacks against both Libyan citizens and foreign interests. The United States government, recognizing the perilous environment, strongly advises its citizens against all travel to Libya. The risks, they warn, are simply too great. The absence of a strong central government has left Libya vulnerable. Basic services, such as electricity and water, are unreliable at best. Hospitals, struggling to cope with the influx of casualties from the ongoing conflict, are often ill-equipped to handle even routine medical emergencies. Foreign governments, wary of the volatile security situation, have withdrawn their diplomatic staff. This lack of representation leaves travelers with little recourse should they find themselves in need of assistance. The echoes of gunfire and the specter of violence have cast a long shadow over Libya's tourism industry. The once vibrant souks, bustling with life and commerce, stand eerily quiet. The ancient ruins, once a magnet for history enthusiasts, remain off-limits, their beauty obscured by danger. For the foreseeable future, Libya remains a land in limbo, trapped between a turbulent past and an uncertain future. Until stability returns, This once proud nation will continue to be a no-go zone for American travelers. 10. Iraq. 10. Iraq. The cradle of civilization, Iraq is a land where history comes to life. The ancient city of Babylon, with its legendary hanging gardens, once stood as a beacon of human ingenuity. The ruins of Ur, dating back to the dawn of civilization, whisper tales of a time long past. But the weight of history can be a heavy burden. For decades, Iraq has been ravaged by conflict, its ancient treasures caught in the crossfire. The scars of war, both physical and psychological, run deep. While the Iraqi people have shown remarkable resilience, striving to rebuild their lives and their nation, the security situation remains fragile. Terrorist groups, though weakened, still pose a threat, launching sporadic attacks that sow fear and disrupt the hard-won progress. The United States government, mindful of the dangers that persist, continues to advise its citizens against all but essential travel to Iraq. The risks, though diminished, are still deemed too great. Armed militias, a legacy of the fight against ISIS, operate with varying degrees of autonomy. While some are aligned with the Iraqi government, others pursue their own agendas, further complicating the security landscape. Political instability, characterized by factionalism and corruption, hinders the government's ability to provide basic services and enforce the rule of law. Despite these challenges, there are glimmers of hope. The Iraqi people, weary of war, yearn for peace and stability. Efforts to rebuild the country's infrastructure are underway, and there is a palpable sense of optimism among the younger generation. However, for American travelers, Iraq remains a destination best admired from afar. The risks of kidnapping, terrorism, and getting caught in the crossfire of violence are simply too high. The ancient sites may beckon, but until peace takes root and flourishes, Iraq will remain a land where caution must prevail over curiosity. The world is a vast and wondrous tapestry, woven from a rich diversity of cultures and experiences. Some corners are best admired from a distance. From North Korea's isolated shores to Iraq's conflict zones, each presents unique challenges for American travelers in 2024. Prioritize your safety and well-being. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe to Atlas Map, and share your thoughts below. Stay tuned for more from Atlas Map, your go-to for travel advice.